Imagine returning home after a long and dangerous voyage across the ocean, only to find that everyone you love has vanished. No signs of struggle, no trace of bodies, no footprints in the sand. Only one cryptic word carved into a post: Croatoan. This isn't the beginning of a ghost story. It's one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. The disappearance of the Roanoke Colony, the first English settlement in the New World, has haunted historians, explorers, and storytellers for over 4 centuries. What happened to the more than 100 men, women, and children who vanished without a trace in 1590? Did they die, flee, or did something far stranger happen on that isolated island? Welcome to Mystery Fact File. Tonight, we unravel the chilling mystery of the lost colony of Roanoke. To understand the disappearance, we have to go back to the late 1500s, an age of ambition, danger, and dreams of empire. England, under Queen Elizabeth II, was desperate to establish a permanent foothold in the Americas, to rival the wealth of Spain and Portugal. Sir Walter Raleigh, an ambitious courtier and explorer, received a royal charter in 1584 to discover, occupy, and govern new lands in North America. Raleigh's men soon found a promising spot, a small island off the coast of what is now North Carolina. The native people called it Roanoke. The land was fertile, the forests teeming with game, and the coastline full of fish. It seemed perfect for England's first colony. The first expedition in 1585 was led by Ralph Lane, but it ended in failure. Conflict with local tribes, poor harvests, and harsh weather forced the colonists to abandon the island after just a year. Still, Raleigh wasn't ready to give up. He wanted to try again, this time with families instead of soldiers. A true settlement, not just an outpost. In 1587, John White, an artist and cartographer, led 115 settlers to Roanoke Island. This time, the colonists included women and children, a sign that they intended to stay for good. Among them was White's own daughter, Eleanor Dare, who would soon give birth to the first English child born in the New World, Virginia Dare. The colonists built their settlement near the old fort, hopeful and determined. But soon, things began to go wrong. Relations with the local tribes, once friendly, grew tense. Supplies ran dangerously low, and as months passed, it became clear that they couldn't survive without help from England. In August 1587, John White sailed back to England for supplies, promising to return as soon as possible. He could not have known that war would soon make that impossible. When White reached England, he found his country preparing for war. The mighty Spanish Armada was threatening invasion, and every ship in England was needed to defend the homeland. White pleaded for a vessel to return to his family, but his requests were denied again and again. It would take 3 long years before he could finally make the voyage back to Roanoke. When John White's ship finally reached the island in August 1590, he felt a surge of hope. But what he found chilled him to the core. The settlement was deserted, houses dismantled, fences gone. There were no signs of battle, no skeletons, no graves, nothing but eerie silence. And there, carved into a wooden post, was a single word: Croatoan. White had agreed with the colonists before he left that if they ever decided to move, they should carve a sign indicating their new location. And if they were in danger, they would add a cross. There was no cross, only Croatoan, the name of a nearby island, home to a friendly tribe. White wanted to search Croatoan immediately, but fate intervened again. A fierce storm forced his ship back out to sea. Damaged and low on supplies, they never returned to search the island, and John White would never see his family again. Over the centuries, historians and adventurers have proposed countless theories about what really happened to the lost colony. Theory 1. assimilation with native tribes. Some believe the colonists integrated with the local Croatoan or other tribes, learning their ways and blending in completely. Reports from later explorers mentioned Native Americans with light eyes or English-style clothing, evidence, perhaps, of intermarriage. Theory 2. Massacre or abduction. Others think the settlers were attacked by hostile tribes or even enslaved. But again, there were no bodies, no ruins, no definitive signs of violence. Theory 3. Relocation and starvation. It's possible they tried to sail back to England or moved inland, searching for safer ground, only to perish from hunger or disease. Theory 4. Spanish retaliation. Some suspect Spanish soldiers, operating from Florida, might have destroyed the colony to eliminate England's foothold in the New World. Theory 5. The supernatural explanation. And then there are those who whisper of curses, lost civilizations, or something otherworldly. Legends claim the colonists vanished into the forests, drawn by mysterious lights, or that a curse befell them for angering the spirits of the land. Even now, the truth remains hidden beneath centuries of speculation and myth. In modern times, archaeologists have searched tirelessly for evidence. Excavations on Roanoke Island and nearby Hatteras, the old Croatoan island, have uncovered European artifacts, a broken sword hilt, pottery fragments, tools, but nothing that proves the fate of the colony. Genetic studies have also been proposed, attempts to trace descendants among local tribes, but no conclusive link has ever been found. Even advanced technologies like ground-penetrating radar and satellite imaging have failed to reveal the final resting place of the colonists. It's as if they simply vanished into the American wilderness. The mystery of Roanoke has become more than just a historical question. It's a mirror of our fascination with the unknown. It reminds us how fragile human ambition can be when faced with the vastness of nature and time. Writers, filmmakers, and historians have retold this story for generations. Virginia Dare became a symbol of innocence and lost hope, while Croatoan became a word forever tied to disappearance and the unknown. 400 years later, we're still searching for answers. Were they rescued? Were they destroyed? Or did they choose a new life, one that history simply forgot? Maybe the truth is still out there, waiting beneath the soil, or hidden in the bloodlines of descendants who don't even know their origins. What do you think happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? Leave your theory in the comments below. And if mysteries like this fascinate you, don't forget to subscribe to Mystery Fact File, where history's strangest stories come back to life.